It's kind of trendy now to talk about justice and social justice and doing things right, but the people doing that often are doing so without any sort of moral compass to guide what they say justice is. I want to tell you, God is just. The next few lessons, we're going to be talking about the justice of God. And I think it's something we don't talk about enough, and I think it's something we need to understand. I'm Dave Early. Thanks for joining us. This is basic Bible teaching, and we're teaching theology, and we're teaching about the justice of God. Now, when I say God is just, or the justice of God, what am I talking about? I'm talking about God always is, He always has been, He always is, He always will be, and He always does. Everything He's ever done, is doing, or will do, God always is and does that which is right. God is the one person doing the right thing all the time. Just, holy, pure, correct, true, and pure. Everything about God and everything God does is just. Now, maybe you don't understand it. Maybe it doesn't seem fair to you, but I want you to understand everything God is, everything God does flows out of justice. God is just. It says in Psalm 89, righteousness and justice are the foundation of God's throne. That's the foundation of His right to rule and reign as sovereign King of the universe. He's the just one. So He's the one who's the right one to rule and reign. Wouldn't it be wonderful if in all our countries we had just leaders? Deuteronomy 32:4. All His ways are just, upright and just is He. God is just, declares Moses in Deuteronomy. Job 32. It's unthinkable that the Almighty would do wrong. Job is wondering why all these bad things happening to him, who's a good guy, but he realizes there's justice here. It's unthinkable that the Almighty would do anything wrong. God knows what He's doing, and ultimately it is just. 2 Chronicles 19, with the Lord there is no injustice. You may not understand it. It may not seem fair to you in the moment, but with the Lord there is no injustice. Just wait and see. You will see God is just and acts justly. God acts justly. Psalm 103, He works justice for all. God will, because God is just, justice has to not only examine something and say it's right or wrong, but also act to make it right and to get rid of the wrong. So God works justice for all. God is almighty. He is exalted beyond us in justice and righteousness. God will judge righteously. I love the fact that His justice touches everyone, including people who in our worlds are often treated unjustly. It says in Psalm 146, God brings justice to the oppressed, the hungry, the prisoners, the blind, the broken, the righteous, the foreigner, the fatherless, and the widow. Maybe you're wondering what's going on. Why is this happening to me? How can this be? I want you to understand God will work justice. God is just. He can't change who He is. And God will act justly. We're going to talk a little more about that coming up in other lessons. But I want you to understand today, God is just, and He will act justly. This is Dave Early. I want to encourage you, if you haven't yet, like us on Facebook, follow us every day. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that. Daily Bible teaching that will help you grow as you become a disciple of Jesus and as you make disciples for Jesus.